What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to the Manga, this time with volume 20, chapter 75. Just going to recap the last chapter as I usually do. Apologies, I have actually forgotten who I did think this son was. I think it's Komatsu and Takumi's son, but again, I wasn't quite sure on that. I'm especially not sure on that right now. But yeah, let's just go over things real quickly here. We did have a nice little segment with Naoki, Takumi, and him at the start, and pretty much confirmed. I think we knew this, that the trap nest was on a break or just over at this point, but they're definitely, I'll say definitely, there might be a kind of chance they get back together, as Reira, I think they said, has been singing again, only while she's been with Takumi's son right here though, which is unfortunate. There was a few kind of eerie stuff surrounding Ren last time from what I remember. Very eerie little things here and there. Yeah, this little segment. Didn't see too much more from this, but we saw Nana, Osaki's sister, ran away from home, found her crying. Yasu ended up rushing to help out. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to more seeing. We haven't seen too much of Osaki's sister lately. Yeah, we had Ren saying that he potentially might want to quit Trap Nest. And thank you for the comments on the last. I'm not sure if it was the last video, but someone actually told me what Trap Nest kind of represented, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what? It's literally in the name. I never really put that together. Like I spoke about my thoughts towards the whole kind of trap of a nice nest, but I never actually put together that, oh yeah, you know what, I should have actually paid a little bit more attention to the name. Yeah, other than that, had a little reminiscing here at the end, but let's have a look at what we got today. Do let me know what you guys think of this upcoming chapter down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And no, I don't believe there's any coloured version of the no, it doesn't look like there's any coloured version of the cover, so we'll just get straight into it on this place. Tomorrow afternoon I'll hit the road. I was planning to spend my birthday in Osaka. In one corner of my drunk head, I thought it'd be so great if I could go eat okonomiyaki with Hachi. And chapter 75. Nice little setting. Why I went off the other place way too quickly. That's the annoying thing about this place. I don't get. It's only really at the start of the chapter, but I don't really get to see the kind of spread out page. Yeah, here it is. Osaki, I believe. Yeah, it's a lovely setting, this, isn't it? It's like jungle. Okay. Is that Osaki or is that her sister there? Do you reckon? That might be her sister. Yeah, there's a poster. I didn't realise that was a poster. I thought that might have been her like looking up at herself. No, that is her sister, I believe. Chikage told me. Misato was terrified when the paparazzi started showing up way out in Okayama. I don't know if it's why she ran away from home, but it'd be a good reason. She said she got to Tokyo 2 days ago and had nowhere to go. She must have run out of money and energy. Should I wake her up, since you came over here? No, don't worry about me. I'm sure she needs to sleep. I'm just glad she's alright. Alright then. Sorry, you can go. I know you're loyal to your lady. No messing around. So if you stay, we'll have nothing to do. I'll call you when Nisai wakes up. Nothing to do. It's awfully boring. So you're saying the only thing you could do is have sex? What is this about? Takes her cigarette and gives him his? She looks quite sad afterwards. There's probably some meaning behind that I don't quite understand. But yeah, she looks incredibly disappointed. Two 2002. So yeah, the Japanese do things the way we do in the UK. Again, it's just read opposite because that's how Japanese read. Yeah, they do the day, then the month, then the year. I can't talk on the phone right now. Rayra. So she's trying to write a song. Get over to Ren's place now. He's saying he's going to quit the band. Why'd you call her? I can't do anything if Rayra starts crying. That's why I called her. I can get Naoki to cry too. He's got to be good for something. Give me a break. So why is the question? Why, Ren? You give me a break. You're telling me now that you don't like the way I run things? I didn't say that. And what? Someone headhunt you for another band? I'm paying you good, and you're getting royalties too. He's not answering. He isn't good for anything. But you write better songs for our image. So if I quit, it'd be no big deal. It would be for us. You're our front, you and Rayra. It's about time you realise that. But if I stay, everything will be way worse. You're protecting the castle with your life. I don't want to be the one to screw it up. Oh, I get it. Sorry, guys. Don't worry, I'll rearrange your schedule so you can take a break starting sometime next week. Take a break. Stay in your room and flush out all the drugs from your system. Until then, try to survive on the rest of the crap narrator gave you. You needed to function, right? You knew about it. Why didn't you kick me out? Why didn't you do anything about it? You care about the band so much. Clean up instead of quitting the band. Stop making one problem after the other. I don't think I can do it on my own. Have you guys noticed the ads on YouTube have changed? I really don't like how they've changed. I feel like it's easier to skip them now, but I feel like they're so much more frequent. I don't know if that's just me or not. I seem to get one like after every 5 minutes. Really annoying. I hate the way they, especially on the phone, I hate the way they now put like a pop-up. So if you click anywhere, it just sends you like straight to the link. Like scummy. YouTube is just getting like worse and worse in that regard, aren't they? They're also taking away something that quite benefited me as a content creator. I used to have this thing where they'd send me, I got like free cinema tickets the other week, so I watched Alien Romulus. They've sent a few of those things where they get like free like sausage rolls and like coffee or something, just for being in the YouTube partner program. But they're even removing that now as well, so it's, yeah, sucks. Just going downhill and downhill for YouTube, unfortunately. That's the drugs talking. You feel out of control. And you have the shakes. I can't throw you in the hospital, so you better figure it out. But Nana. What about Nana? I don't want you to write songs for me. For any, sorry. I don't want you to write songs for anyone else but me. I want to see her. Good God, look at you. You're wasted again. Oh, shut up. What are you doing here so late? You told me to come up and bring you smokes. Yay. And of course there's 7. Nana. I wish Misato was here. I can't deal with you alone. Is it cutbacks? What cheapskates? Oh, speaking of Misato's, do you know the address of Misato Ihara from Osaka? Who's that? You don't remember? She came to the thank you party. I can't remember everyone. It's so easy to tell when Nana's like drunk like this because there's not one face of her looking like super serious or anything. It's just like, yeah, it's just these caricatures. There we go. There it is. It's what we used to. She was totally there. She was the cute girl who looked just like me. There was a girl there like you? Like some scary cat lady? Yeah, right. You're useless. Anyway, you should go to sleep. And don't smoke in bed. You have interviews tomorrow. You have to get up early. Yeah, I'm guessing, I think it was, I don't know when it was to be honest, in the UK, but I think it was around the 2000s when smoking was banned inside places, right? 2007? Oh crap. Actually quite a bit later than I thought. I was expecting it to be around 2002. Wow. Yeah, it's actually quite a bit later than I thought. Huh. 2007. Not long ago at all, is it? Wow, almost 20 years ago, but feels like that should have been something they'd maybe sort out a bit sooner. You're leaving? Let's have a drink. I think the alcohol very much is seemingly a bit of a coping mechanism for Nana right now, and this is why I hate alcohol. I don't mind drinking it every now and then. I really don't drink it often, but I hate it because it does change people. It does make people dependent on it, and it's such an easy one as well because it is legal. It's sold in every shop. It's so in your face as well. And in England, the drinking culture is big. So it's like a lot of people very easily and unknowingly ruin their lives. I mean, you say the same about drugs as well, but I think it is a drug, but it's much easier with alcohol. And we're seeing some of the negative effects of it right here, aren't we? You're such a baby. Go see Ren in your dreams. Nighty night. I don't want to see him. Don't even say his name. Damn. I don't want to think about him every single night. Good night. I just want to dream about me singing. Until recently, that was enough. If she doesn't want to lose Ren forever, she needs to go be with him now. It's because everyone always talks about Ren. When I see him in my dreams, I only feel more lonely when I wake up. Hey, don't cry. He's alive. He just got bummed out and crashed. Don't be joking about that. Again, after the last chapter where it was getting very foreboding. They're doing this way too much. Little things like this. Again, last chapter. I think a couple chapters before when I got a bit confused when they said he was in like a bad state, but yeah. They're doing that way too much to make me not think that something bad is going to happen with Ren. I think it has been a bit like a snowball, hasn't it? It's been building and building layers. And yeah. Maybe that's just me, but I've got very negative vibes about this. It got this bad. He's going through withdrawal. I didn't realise it. It's his own damn fault. I don't feel sorry for him. Again, being someone that's been through something slightly similar, and again, I've never had the shakes or anything, or anything to this degree. It's I mean, it is his fault, but it's really not. It's really hard to control yourself. It was hard for me to control myself, and I was nowhere near this state, so. Just I really resonated with that song during this time. It's like you really do hate being sober. You hate being you in a sense. I hated being sober for a long time. I'll take care of Ren. So why don't you just go back to your lovely wife? I want to stay with you. So impressed. Don't mess with me. Scary, Rayra. Jeez. I know you're really sick of me. I also know that you want me. Sorry. I also know that the me you want to be with is who I was as a kid. So why'd you do that to me? I'll sue you for that. That went. That went crazy. Holy crap! I'm not even going to say that. Um. Yeah, that is an unfortunate thing, isn't it? It's an unfortunate thing in real life. It's a very controversial topic, so I'm not going to talk too much on it. But it's easy for a woman to do that. It's also easy for a man to say that a woman's done that, and it's so like, how are you ever meant to actually like tell? It really is just that one person's word against another, unless there is like video evidence and stuff. But yeah, it's scary that as a man, it's quite scary that a woman can like do that to you. If you know what I'm saying. If I go out on if I go out on like, a night out, end up sleeping with a woman, and then the day after, she like calls the police and says that, it's just like, what am I meant to do? I'm not going to be recorded us. Yeah, I've got no evidence to say otherwise, and yeah, like I said, it's just one person's word against another. It's always been quite scary as a guy or stuff like that. But as much as it's scary for me, it's also quite scary for, say quite scary, very scary for good women, normal women, to actually go out late at night and have that be a real big possibility for them. So shouldn't ever feel like too bad as a guy about stuff like that. But yeah, it's a scary territory, isn't it? And that right there is very nasty from Rayra. That is awful, actually. Again, even allegations like that, even if it's not found to be true, can ruin someone's life. So, and then, as I said, there's also the opposite of where a woman won't get justice for having something like that happen to her, and that'll ruin her life. So, yeah, it's a nasty world, isn't it? Is it? You say you know all that, but you still said you wanted to be my mistress. I only did what you wanted me to do. What more do you want? That is true as well. I mean, yeah, she literally. Again, we knew she wouldn't really want to accept it, but she did still go ahead with it. So it's like, so it's also one of those things of like, women will. That's why I've never really picked up a woman like on a night out, because it's just like everyone's very drunk. Most of the women I've got with on nights out when I've been very drunk, I've looked at like the night after and such, and yeah, they'll definitely have like beer goggles on. So I imagine they do as well. They probably have beer goggles on for me. But yeah, I've always felt quite a bit of regret, so I've done that less and less as I've gone older. But um yes, one of those things where she could be absolutely totally fine with it on the day, and then the next day she's like, "No, I didn't consent to that. I was drunk. How could I consent?" There was that interesting picture of that thing going around a college in America, I think, of like, if she is drunk, she can't consent, and I agree with that to a certain extent. I mean, not everyone who's drunk is out of their mind and stupid, but that's another big reason I don't drink, because it just makes you feel kind of stupid. It does impair your decision making and so on. So yeah, as I said, I don't really get too much involved in that kind of stuff anymore. It's just a bunch of drama I don't need in life. This isn't what I want. Then what do you want? I want us to be friends like we used to be. I hate the second half of this song. I'm gonna have to skip this. Sorry. I fucking hate the second half of this song. You started it. But that's the thing, as a guy, I mean, again, the guy, we don't understand everything, but as a guy, you should have known. He did know that she wouldn't like this, but he still went out ahead of it. Like, she's wrong because she knew she wouldn't go ahead of it, but he also did. So there was a bit of blame on both of them. All right then. Oh yeah, has Ren not just heard all of this? I swear the adverts just like get longer as well. There we go. Yeah, I swear the adverts like I'm like listen to a song and then it's annoying because that thing I spoke about with like the YouTube Partner Program thing, I actually wanted to give me free YouTube Premium for like 10 months or something along those lines. I've still got a month free trial that I haven't used, but yeah, I don't really want to. I guess I don't know, but yeah, the adverts is like I've seen on my thing. I've been like playing a video and then like I go outside or something, and then it's just playing like an advert for 20 minutes. This advert that is pretty much a whole video in itself. Enough bitching about that though. All right then. Don't worry about me. I'll just sing. I'm not like it's not like I'm singing for you. Well, in the writing process, I think quite a bit of it has been maybe not for, but about Takumi. Yeah, that one hit him. That one hit him right there. Ava. He's just got some weird little sister complex. Let it go. Not the time, man. Also, is he just doing this like straight up? Like that's terrible. That is. And again, I used to do stuff like this. You'd have to like make sure it was all like sorted out. I'd use like a credit card or something. Just, like chop it up, squish it down, just make sure it doesn't like cut you as it yeah. That's the funny thing. I've never had a nosebleed or anything in my life. Not like a natural one or an unnatural one. I think it's because my nose is just so huge. There's never any trouble with anything like that. Although again, I think I spoke about this a few times about when I was a kid on the stairs one time, and I was drinking a Pepsi and I snorted laughing, and the fucking Pepsi went straight from like my throat out of my nose. It was like freshly opened and everything, so it was like fizzy, and that was one of the worst feelings I've ever had in my life. And that was like 20 years ago. I still remember that to this day. That felt fucking horrible, and I'm not sure I'd ever be able to replicate that. I had like swigs of it and it just like snorted and it just like no liquid. It was just like the fuzzy, like the top of like a beer, like yeah, just like the fuzzy kind of stuff bubbles that came out of my nose, and it was horrible. It felt horrible for ages. That's probably the closest thing I've had to something like that. Again, I find myself having to skip adverts a lot more than I usually do in these videos. Really annoying. Ren, What are you doing? Open the door. I'm pissing. Leave me alone. I can't do that. Please open up. What the fuck's going on in this chapter? Just go home. Oh, for real? That's what keeps you from getting high? How can you say that? I don't understand how you can just say that to a person. What Rayra said, or what? Even worse, what he said here. How can you say that to someone? I know it's from a desperate place, but even so, it's like basically say you ruin someone's life for the rest of their life. What's going on with that today? You're stuck with me till you get through this, no matter what. We're in this together. Ren, please open the door. No matter what happens, there won't be anyone you love more than Nana. Right? Ren? Hey, what's wrong? Are you alright? Sorry guys, I know I've theorised about what exactly it is that he's doing, but I actually do want to Google it now. So yeah, it is what I thought it was. Oh, and Sid Vicious was as well. Well, again, you find a lot of rock stars, especially back in the day, were so easily available. I made this point a lot about like young actors, like they get into maybe not drugs, but like drinking and partying and such very early in life, and yeah, again, you see a lot what happens to especially child actors in like the 80s and 90s. Never usually go very well because they're introduced to a lot of this. Like when you have everything, you want to try new things, and what new things are there? Not much new things. Expensive drugs, partying. You see it a lot like the Diddy, maybe not Diddy, but like Epstein and stuff like that. It's like, oh, what else is there to do? And you go to like the major extremes when when you do everything. There's extremes that you'll go to experience something new. I think, and that is absolutely disgusting. Don't get me wrong, it's fucking awful, but you can kind of see how stars would actually like get into that very awful area of things, if you know what I'm saying. That very expensive, very fucked up experience, which a normal person would never have or do. For one extreme of extreme celebritism and richness, there's that extreme of that side as well, isn't there? I'm not really wording that very great, but hopefully you understand my point. He doesn't look very good here though, does he? So yeah, I googled that to make sure, just because there's obviously a lot of danger, especially with the amounts of what you're doing with this stuff, on your heart and your blood pressure and such, especially I think, and over a prolonged period of use. I very much doubt Ren does much physical fitness or anything like that, and I'm not even sure that'd help too much, but yeah, anything that would maybe like raise his stress or heart levels is probably going to be quite dangerous, fortunately. So funny, that whole Sid Vicious stuff. I was watching a few interviews from what's his bloody name, Johnny Rotten, is it? And him talking about name, I forget, but yeah, I was watching a few of his interviews the other day. I will be soon. No, you won't. If you keep doing this, you're gonna die. But if I stop, my fingers can't move like I want them to. And they're all I got. You just have to get clean. You'll be able to play again. How are you going to quit? There's got to be something I can do. Sing for me. You know what I really loved, what was a great premise, stuff like this, was the Evil Dead remake from 2014, I think it might have been. By Fede Alvarez, who just done Alien Romulus, which I really enjoyed. Definitely check out Evil Dead 2013. Yeah, definitely check this movie out if you liked Alien Romulus. They're not really too much alike, but yeah, this was fantastic, and the premise is about a recovering drug addict, and that's the premise for them being in a cabin in some random ass woods, and why they don't believe that she's seeing things. I think was very genius, and it plays really well into the story. But yeah, obviously don't watch it if you're not a fan of things getting majorly fucked up, because that movie, there's a lot of gore. It's like, if you ever winced at the fact like Joker like caves his cheeks, you actually get to see that in this movie. So yeah. How are you going to quit? There's got to be something I can do. Sing for me. When you sing, it's the most soothing thing in the whole world. But Nana would be more mad at me for falling asleep listening to your lullaby than for falling asleep in your arms. Can't do it. The dream I had that night was an old story. What happened the day Ren left for Tokyo? Yeah. Quite amazing, isn't it? The fact that he, like, physically can't do it. She very much mentally can't sing. Definitely something to be delved into there, isn't there? Again, I don't have the IQ to do that. Interesting. The dream I had that night was an old story. What happened the day Ren left for Tokyo? I couldn't make a decision in my dream, or when I was awake. Should I be with Ren, or not? Hey, Takumi, tomorrow's Nana's birthday, so can I go to Osaka today? N-O. Why are you asking permission? All you gotta ask is permission. Well, it makes me sad, but I'll have to leave you then. Exactly. Yes. I loved only you, and you alone. Alright then, go. Thank you. I love you the most ever. Take Ren with you. He misses Nana too much. He can't focus on the band. Lovely little briefcase, isn't it? I got to work today. And tomorrow too. I thought I couldn't focus on work. I thought you couldn't focus on work. It's only an hour on the plane. Nana's got work too. We can just go to see her at night and come back in the morning. But I can't bear facing Nana right now. Are you having an affair? I wish I could. But then I wouldn't be so miserable. Takumi faces me shamelessly no matter what he does. Oh, he shouldn't dare. This one's good. You should chase him out of the house quick, or he'll be late. But when he was away on business, if he really wanted to see me, I think I would have forgiven anything. So Ren, don't worry about it. But I don't want to face my feelings on her. But I don't want to force my feelings on her anymore. You can understand that sentiment, can't you? But I did want to see you. This page a little faded. Not sure if that's like a print thing or what, or if it's like intentional. Oh, sorry guys. I did want to see you. I'm just not all desperate. I'm just not all desperate, yeah. You liar, you didn't even call me. Because when I wanted to see you, I had no energy to talk. What the hell? If you wanted to see me, you'd also want to talk to me. The same thing. I want to see you means I want to do it with you. Ask Ren. God, you suck. Does that mean that? I don't think so. When he means he's exhausted, he misses your boobs. You can't take that mama's boy too seriously. Really? What? Catch you later. Huh? Ren? What'd he say? Mr. Honjo? Where's Nana now? Osaka? Right on. Hey, let's go, driver. Let's go. Good driver. Hey, Hachi. Whether I'm awake or dreaming, I still can't make up my mind. I want to be with Ren. And that is it. That felt quite short. How long am I recording? Let's have a guess. 47 minutes. Ooh, not too far away. 44. Pretty good guess actually. Again, I'm quite good with stuff like that. I have this weird thing that with my alarms. It's so strange. I set an alarm almost every time I wake up, like 2 minutes or like 5 minutes, like a extremely small amount of time before it goes off. And especially on this weekend, I set one later. No, I set one earlier. I think it was for like 7:40 a.m. But then I was like, no, I'll actually wake up half an hour later at 8:10 because I had football at I think 9:30 in the morning. But I woke up 2 minutes before the initial alarm that I set, so I don't know if that was my mind like setting that initial alarm in my brain. It's really weird. It's so strange with stuff like that. I feel like sometimes I feel like I got a psychic connection to my alarm. That's like, yes, you don't have to listen to that horrible sound. So I wake up 2 minutes before. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like there's probably quite a few other people out there like that, but yeah, it's really weird. I've always found that really weird. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. How many pages was this? Oh, this was a relatively short chapter. This was, the last one was 46. This one was 42 pages. So and the next one's gonna be 42 pages as well. So yeah, slightly shorter than the last chapter, but maybe I didn't go on too many kind of rants or anything either here. But yeah, definitely felt a little bit shorter than usual. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comment section. A lot of really quite brutal stuff today, honestly, wasn't it? Not quite brutal stuff. And Ren just I'm currently watching Uzumaki, and he's very much spiraling himself a little bit, isn't he, Mr. Ren? Yeah, some brutal stuff said by Reira, said by Ren. The desperateness really comes across here, doesn't it? With both of these characters, to be honest with you, Reira and Ren. They're both like right on the edge. Yeah, really liking where the story's going in that aspect. This episode is pretty much fully focused on those, on Takumi, Ren, and Reira today, wasn't it? A little bit of Nana in there as well, of course, but yeah, really enjoyed it. And we had this interesting little start bit as well, which I'm not really sure what to make of still, to be honest with you guys. Maybe that just says again there was some history there. Well, we know there's like at least some history there, considering we saw in Yasu's backstory we saw them as high schoolers. So yeah, still not really sure what to make of it. If any of you guys could let me know what you guys think, that would be awesome. And in general, let me know what you guys think about this chapter down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy this one, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll be back this time next week with chapter 76, I believe it is, and that is the penultimate one. I do also just want to go back to where I look at the covers, because I just want to check how much longer we got left. I don't believe we've got too much longer left, have we, of these volumes? No, so we got this volume, so we got the next chapter, and then a chapter after that, and then we've finished volume 20, and then we've got one more volume, and then after that we've just got a bunch of chapters that haven't been officially translated. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.